Hello, Common Eider, King Eider. You are a really mysterious musical entity. And can you explain to your auditors who you are?
My name is Rob. My chosen name is Bees, and I've been doing Common Eider, King Eider since 2006. I had been involved in other projects in the past, most recently before this project with Ben Chasney, Six Organs of Admittance. And we were doing an experimental drone ritual band way back in like '98 called Badgerlore. And this is, we live on different coasts, and so I wanted to be able to continue working with ritual and improvisation and drone and more sonic ideas outside of that project. And so I started Common Eider in 2006. It's an open collective, which means I perform, and I have a group of people that I care about and love and who I agree with aesthetically and politically, and we come together and create music. There's no pressure for anybody to participate. I contact the collective members, and whoever is available participates. And Jan is the newest member of the collective. Other members include mainly Sutek Hexen from California. Both Kevin and Andy. Andy has participated vocally on several releases. Andy Connor is another very, very strong member. And he's been playing with Common Eider for 5 years now. Okay. And he was planning to be here. He's heartbroken that he could not come, but he was dealing with a lung infection. Yeah. And yeah, so, yeah.
Ok. Comment est-ce que toi t'as rencontré Common Eider, King Eider du coup?
Alors par le biais de mon groupe, j'ai un projet qui s'appelle Coberord. C'est une sorte d'industriel rituel. Et Rob connaissait ce projet. Je connaissais aussi Andy par le biais de son label Tumult qui avait sorti un de mes projets précédents qui s'appelle Absil. C'est du drone doom. Et voilà, donc il y avait des connexions. There was connection between us.
Ça rajoute au côté familial de
yeah, exactly.
Family.
You said on your Facebook page that you are politically committed. You're against Trump government, against fascism, racism, xenophobia and such. Does it influence your music?
It influences ritual. Music is sound is what I use for ritual. So it's not that I write a song about, I hate Trump. It's not that. It's more, I create a framework for sound to happen. And the performances or rituals or gatherings, there's meditations and energetic direction. And so politics and spirituality come into play through ritual.
Yeah, and like you said, there is a lot of religious and sacred influences in your music, like monk chant, mantras, etc. How important is the notion of sacred and spirituality to you?
Again, it informs all of the ritual. Like, it informs the ritual, it informs the sound. The intention behind this project is there's several layers to it. One, I think that this world is broken. I think people are broken. I'm certainly broken. And I want to create ritual to heal myself and to connect deeply spiritually. And I hope to create a shift during ritual where maybe somebody feels lost or hopeless or overwhelmed with their reality, with sadness, with the world's reality, and maybe like create a shift to tell them, like send them healing just a little bit, but also to like make this like shift, like opening a door, like cracking a door, so that new energies can come through and new possibilities, new realities.
Ok. Et toi, ta relation au sacré et à la spiritualité, ce serait...
J'aurais tendance à reprendre
les mêmes termes.
Un petit peu. Je trouve aussi qu'on tend vers la dystopie, mais que le sacré pourrait... Enfin, une forme de sacré ou de... La nature va reprendre ses droits à un moment ou à un autre, et donc c'est une dystopie... Voilà. Ouais. Comment dire, une dystopie momentanée, transitoire. Voilà.
You kinda answer to my next question, which is, what is your relation with tradition, with a big T?
Tradition with big T, like the capitalized tradition. Yeah. I think that tradition exists, and it creates framework for some people. I am with the shift. There are some traditions which I wish to acknowledge, and some traditions which I wish to destroy. Patriarchy, capitalism, and Christianity. Like Christianity and capitalism and patriarchy are like a tight fist around everyone's throat, and so I wish to break down those we call it unspelling.
Yeah.
Unspelling.
Okay. Shrines of the Unwanted, Respite for the Cast Aside. In French, Les Sanctuaires des Indésirables, Répit pour les Rejetés. Is your last album, and it's a magnificent dark ambient and ritual piece, and it's plunging the listener into some cold and desolated land, from my point of view. What can you tell us about this album, the making of it?
I think that we live in very challenging times. I think that for that record, we were meditating and contemplating this idea of extinction, whether that's extinction of plants and animals, whether it's extinction of groups of people, whether it's extinction of groups of people, like the unwanted. You know, there's in Christianity, there's always the finger is always pointed at the other, like people who are other, people who are different, whether that's the color of their skin, their sexuality, their gender expression. So there's extinction on that level, and then also like the Trump administration, they deny climate change, and you know the conservative models for climate change predict this very escalated rate of extinction, and energetically, magically, we wish to block that as much as possible.
You also defend the the treatment of the indigenous people in America. Trump, for example, made a construction in a Sioux territory.
Dakota Pipeline?
Yeah.
Yes, we are politically involved with that. I spend a lot of time in Alaska, and there are several political challenges and hurdles going on with different Alaskan Native groups that we participate in.
Last question, unfortunately. Your show was really incredible, and it was more than music. It was something really different and complete. Can we expect you to come again at Homme Sauvage for the next year?
Oh, I hope so. I hope so. Yes, I hope so.
How was your experience in there?
I will never forget tonight. Tonight was so moving for me. I wanted, there were the ropes in front of the stage, and I wanted people to come close and to have an exchange. And I wanted to break down this idea of performer, audience, ritual, and somebody watching ritual. Like, I think that there are a lot of, kind of funny, but there are a lot of bad wizards and people doing black ambient or ambient drone. There are a lot of people dabbling in magic, and they're very hierarchical about it and very controlling about it, and I fucking hate that. Like, I want this. Le Homme Sauvage is for everyone, and it's for all of us to celebrate and to share diversity and to celebrate the passing of the seasons and to celebrate the wild man and to celebrate like that wild person in all of us, which Christianity has tried to destroy. You know, it's like they've tried to cut away any sort of connection with our bodies. And so it was incredibly memorable to like have everyone close and an exchange of energy and singing to the mountains, and we were all, I felt we were there together, you know, versus someone presenting something for someone to like receive. Like, I wanted it to be ritually, I wanted it to be about togetherness.
Thank you very much for this interview. Est-ce que tu as quelque chose à ajouter?
Non, pas particulièrement.
Non.
Merci.
Ben, merci à vous deux. C'était super.